Charles Darwin was a famous scientist in the 1800s. He was most famous for his idea of the theory of evolution. Darwin had animals, and a lot of them. He studied them all his life. Darwin took a trip by boat to the coasts of islands of South Africa and Australia. This is where Darwin collected a range of different weird and spectacular plants and animals, things that you would never see in the US or in England where he's from. He studied these animals really closely. When he went on his trip to the Galapagos Islands, he brought back 15 different types of species of finch. They all looked the same, except they all had different types of beaks. He realized that all of the different types of beaks matched the type of food available on the specific islands that they were found. The finches who ate insects had tiny, pointy beaks, so they could pick them up better. The birds that ate hard fruits had beaks that were sharp, so they can get through the skin. Darwin decided that there was only one way that this could have happened. The birds must have adapted to the environment over time. And he thought of another idea, and this was called survival of the fittest. In any environment, plants and animals of the same species show natural variation in their physical characteristics, like a long neck on giraffes. The one with the longer neck is able to reach the food from the trees, but the one with the shorter neck, it's harder for them to survive. Darwin suggested that these plants and animals best suit their environment, are most likely to survive and pass on to their other characteristics to their offspring. Over a long period of time, these characteristics of surviving members of their species will become superior. If you're starting to get confused, I have another example for you. The peppered moth, the ones that were tree-colored were the ones that survived, but the ones that were darker were the ones that were least likely to survive. Now, when the industrial period started, the trees started to get black and sooty. And then it was the darker moths that survived and the ones that were the tree-colored that did not survive. So everything adapted to what was going on in their environment. Now, we can also put this in aspect of humans, that is believed that our ancestors were apes. But this is a very controversial and sensitive topic because it does go against religions and many beliefs of people. Now, Darwin's theory of evolution and natural selection had a great impact on the way we perceive the world today. And it is widely accepted as the best scientific explanation for how we perceive the world today.